Do you really believe that the Texans can afford to let one of the most talented wide receivers of the last decade slip away? After a season that ended with a bitter taste in the playoffs, the team faces a decision that could define the future of the franchise. We're talking about a player who, when healthy, completely changes the game. But now, with a huge uncertainty hanging over him, the question everyone wants to know is it worth the gamble? And you, Texans fan, do you think this choice could be what separates Houston from a true title run? Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and let's understand this story. Stefon Diggs arrived in Houston as the final piece to transform C.J. Stroud into a true nightmare for opposing defenses. The plan was clear: form an explosive connection and take the Texans to a new level. And in the first games, it seemed like everything was falling into place. Diggs recorded 47 receptions for 496 yards and 3 touchdowns in just 8 games. But then, cruel fate knocked at the door. A knee injury, and suddenly the Texans' plans went down the drain. Now Diggs is about to become a free agent. He's over 30 and coming off a serious injury, which naturally raises doubts. But think about it. When healthy, he remains one of the best route runners in the league, a real safety valve for any quarterback. With Tank Dell also recovering from a serious injury, can Houston risk losing 2 of its top targets? And more importantly, can C.J. Stroud afford to be without a weapon like Diggs next season? Look, I understand the concerns. 31 years old, a knee injury? Yes, that's something to consider. But let me ask you this. What's the alternative? Nico Collins was sensational, but he can't do it all alone. Tank Dell, great talent, but still recovering. The wide receiver market is inflated, and finding a player of Diggs' quality at a fair price isn't an easy task. We're talking about a 1-year contract for something around $14 million. That's a steal, considering what Diggs can bring to this offense. The truth is simple. If Houston really wants to compete, it needs to ensure Stroud has the right tools. And Diggs, my friends, is still a lethal tool. What will the Texans do? Risk Stroud's season without a reliable target, or bet that Diggs still has gas in the tank to be a WR1? That's the big question. The window for success in the NFL is short, and Houston can't afford to waste time. If you think the Texans should re-sign him, let me know. If you believe it's time to move on, I want to hear your opinion too. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications because this offseason promises to be explosive, and I'll bring everything to you firsthand.